Program for International Student Assessment PISA. Welcome in this session on making test items for PISA session 3. In previous two sessions, we discussed about competencies, context, knowledge system associated with PISA style test items and anatomy of PISA style test items. In this video, we will focus on step-by-step construction of PISA style test items. Let us discuss. Step 1. Identification of concept topic on which questions are to be framed. Just observe your surroundings. Any topic related to context as given in PISA scientific literacy framework can be chosen. Step 2. List the major and minor concept or ideas connected to the topic. Step 3. Write related stanza in clear, understandable and unambiguous language. Step 4. Support written brief with relevant pictures, data, graph, etc. Step 5. Shortlist the possible concept ideas that can be tested in the light of PISA scientific literacy competencies. Step 6. Now frame questions considering PISA scientific literacy competencies. Step 7. After your question is ready, analyze each question as follows: competency, context, situation, knowledge system, level, and question format as discussed in earlier videos. Step 8, that is last step, write probable answer or answers. For MCQ questions, 1 correct option and 3 incorrect options. For close constructed questions, you are supposed to write exact answer. And for open constructed questions, try to write all possible answers. Please avoid using common errors committed, misconceptions prevailing in students. Based on these points, let us now frame our first question. Question 1. Smoke. The word smoke is derived from smoke and fog. It is an airborne pollution. It is caused by small particles of material which becomes concentrated in the air for a variety of reasons. Commonly, smoke is caused by an inversion, in which cool air presses down on a column of warm air, forcing the air to remain stationary. There are two types of smoke, classical and photochemical smoke. Classical smoke occurs in cool, humid climate. It is a mixture of smoke, fog and sulfur dioxide. It is also called reducing smoke. Photochemical smoke occurs in warm and dry sunny climate. It is formed due to chemical reaction between sunlight and pollutants like hydrocarbons and nitrogen dioxide. It has high concentration of oxidizing agents and therefore it is also called as oxidizing smoke. Health effects of smoke include breathing problems, cough, eye, nose and throat irritation, heart diseases, reduced resistance to cold and pneumonia. Environmental effects involve damage to plants and trees. Additionally, smoke reduces visibility considerably, leads to traffic chaos. These two graphs reflects contribution of various sources in smoke formation and sources of nitrogen oxides. Question 1.1. Smoke is caused due to option A, emissions from vehicles, option B, from incinerators, option C, oil paints, option D, all of the above. Analysis of the question. Competency, explaining phenomena scientifically, context, environment, situation, global, knowledge system, content knowledge, level, medium, and question format, MCQ. Answer, option D, full credit will be given for that. And if a student write other options or no answer, no credit. Question 1.2. Which of the following is the major photochemical smoke? Option A, peroxyl acetyl nitrate. Option B, sulfur dioxide. Option C, hydrogen peroxide. And option D, chlorofluorocarbon. Analysis of the question. Competency, explaining phenomena scientifically, context, environment, situation, global, knowledge system, content knowledge, level, high, and question format, MCQ. Correct answer, option D, that is chlorofluorocarbon. Full credit for that and no credit for other responses or missing response. Question 1.3. Photochemical smoke is misnomer as it does not contain any smoke or fog. Why it is so called? Competency, explaining phenomena scientifically, context, environment, situation, global, knowledge system, epistemic knowledge, level, medium, and question format, close construct type. Correct answer for this question, as it takes place in presence of sunlight. Full credit for that. If other responses are there or if response is missing, no credit. Question 1.4. Classical smoke is also known as London smoke and photochemical smoke is also known as Los Angeles smoke. In this context, circle agree or disagree for each of the following facts. A. Photochemical smoke is formed during summer season. B. Classical smoke is oxidizing in nature. C. Classical smoke is formed due to reaction of sulfur dioxide gas and water. Competency, explaining phenomena scientifically, context, environment, situation, global, knowledge system, epistemic knowledge, level, high, question format, complex, MCQ. Scoring, full credit, correct answer, agree, disagree, and agree in this sequence. No credit for other responses or missing response. Question 1.5. Give any two methods to control smoke formation. Competency, explaining phenomena scientifically, context, environment, situation, global, knowledge system, content knowledge, level, medium, and question format, open construct type. Scoring, full credit. Any two methods as use of renewable energy in place of coal in power plants, reducing and managing vehicular and industrial emissions, increasing energy efficiency and conserving energy, use of environmentally friendly consumer products, tight emissions regulations on vehicles and factories are one such step, use of hybrid or electrical vehicle, use of bicycle, car or bus cooling. Government agency must monitor air quality through testing, citing companies which violate the law and issuing warnings when smoke levels are dangerous, etc. No credit for other responses or irrelevant responses or missing response. Question 2. Dengue is a mosquito-borne viral infection causing a severe flu-like illness and sometimes causing a potentially lethal complication called severe dengue. The incidence of dengue has increased 30-fold over the last 50 years. The full life cycle of dengue fever virus involves the role of mosquito as a transmitter or vector and humans as the main victim and source of infection. The female Aedes aegypti mosquito is the main vector that transmits the dengue virus. The viruses are passed on to humans through the bites of an infective female Aedes mosquito, which mainly acquires the virus while feeding on the blood of an infected person. Symptoms of dengue fever closely resembles with chikungunya and Zika fever. Symptoms which usually begin 4 to 6 days after infection and last for up to 10 days may include sudden high fever, severe headaches, severe joint and muscle pain, skin rashes, and bleeding from body opening, orifice, etc. Question 2.1. Incubation period is the time elapsed between exposure to a pathogenic organisms and when symptoms and signs are first apparent. What happens during this period? Competency: explaining phenomena scientifically, context health, situation global, knowledge system procedural knowledge, level high, question format close construct type. Full credit: in a typical infectious disease, incubation period signifies the period taken by the multiplying organisms to reach a threshold necessary to produce symptoms in the host. No credit for other responses or if response is missing. Question 2.2. In the context of dengue fever, circle agree or disagree for each of the following facts. Mosquitoes are the source of infection for dengue fever. Dengue fever affects blood platelets count of the infected person. Sudden high fever, joint pain and skin rashes are not always an indicator of dengue fever. Analysis of the question: competency: explaining phenomena scientifically, context health, situation global, knowledge system content knowledge, level medium, question format complex MCQ. Correct answer which deserves full credit: disagree, agree, agree in this order. No credit for other responses or if response is missing. Question 2.3. Dengue fever usually remains associated with nasal, oral or vaginal bleeding. Give probable cause of that. Competency: explaining phenomena scientifically, context health, situation global, knowledge system epistemic knowledge, level high and question format close construct type. Full credit: dengue virus, the main cause of dengue fever, induces bone marrow suppression. Since bone marrow is the manufacturing center of blood cells, its suppression causes deficiency of blood cells, leading to low platelet counts. Low platelet counts is responsible for gum bleeding and bleeding from body orifices, openings, internal or external, as nasal opening, ear opening, vaginal, etc. No credit for other responses or if response is missing. With that, let us conclude this session. Let us start framing our questions so that we can give extensive practice to our children before they appear in final PISA examination. Best of luck and big thank you.